Hello, how are you?
I'm good.
Good.
We are going to talk about you coming into the country,
Okay.
not speaking English, and how that was in school.
Okay.
So, how fast did you learn English?
Well, first of all, I came to the United States in 1979.
How old are you?
I was 10 years old.
Mm-hmm.
And I stayed over the holidays at my uncle's house with my family and all the relatives. And then after January winter break for school, we started our school in January. So it was very difficult. The reason it was difficult because we didn't know a lick of English, maybe one or two words, good morning and good night. That was about it. So when we went to school, me and my sister, we had a hard time in the beginning, but then slowly we start picking up English. I say it took us about a good month to have a conversational English and understanding of the language and able to communicate with people and teachers.
Who helped you?
I think it was like a sponge itself. The children around us, the kids around us, and the teachers, and our relatives, cousins of our age, similar
Going to the
age,
same
and
school.
uncles, and yeah, we went to the same schools.
Okay.
I went with my cousin, was the same age as I was, and my sister went to high school with her cousin, same age. So that was kind of a good thing. So, and then it just kind of progressed.
Did any teachers make any effort to help you learn English?
No.
None.
None.
So, through this class, I've told you that teachers have made efforts to really communicate with both parents and children who do not have English as a first language.
Correct.
And have English learning as a second language. Do you find that a good thing?
Yes. These days it is. I've looked at it before, what I went through, and now what the children are going now. It is a lot better now than it was before. Because a lot of times right now they set up that the parents and the children learning a second language, they have more resources now compared to before.
When did your teachers talk to your parents?
Never.
Never.
They never talk to them. They only send your grades, and then I show it to my parents.
And they could figure it out.
And figure it
that
out.
you were doing
I got
okay.
my A, B, C's and so on.
Okay.
So that was the extent to have a conversation at home and saying, hey, I'm doing good. I need to work on this and so on.
I remember you had mentioned that math had been a really key part
Yes.
in your education and how math is the same in every language
Correct.
pretty much. So that came naturally for you.
Correct. And especially, I think I was more at my level, grade level, I was more experienced, and I guess maybe I went through more back in Europe compared to the math here. So when I came to United States at my age level of 10 years old, I knew a little bit more than what the American kids did.
Okay.
So to me, it was just like, oh, this is easy. In my head, I'm like, oh, this is nothing. One, two, three.
It was easier for you to understand something that you were already
Correct.
experienced to.
Yes, math.
Now, what's it called? Were there any parent-teacher conferences?
There was, but my parents never went.
Never went.
No.
There wasn't a requirement.
Because there was a language barrier.
Because there was a language barrier.
Mm-hmm.
So out of your parents, who spoke the most English?
Excuse me. My dad.
And because he was around more people at that time?
Where he worked, he had contact more with the employees, plus the public.
Mm-hmm.
So my mom worked in a bakery, so she was around the employees, but not a lot of around public. So she was in the background.
So were you made fun of for not speaking English
Yes.
immediately?
Yes, the kids are mean.
Kids are mean.
Very mean, especially at that time.
Do you think they're meaner now than they were before?
I think they're more, they were mean to me verbally and making fun, you can't speak English, blah, 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 blah. But now I think it's more of those social media plus verbal on top of that. So I think it's more now worse than before. Before we didn't have a social, so it was just face to face.
So now people are behind a camera and they're
Yes, more on top of the verbal in person.
Okay. Well, is there anything else you want to say about being someone who has English as a second language?
That I think the teachers should have time, put in time with children that need, because they are smart and they are willing to learn if they have the chance to show them.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Okay.
Yep.
Good. Thank you.
Bye.